Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back to playing this, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's the name for it. I don't know how I forgot that for like 3 seconds there. But anyways, we are back, and hello, unknown man. Good to see ya. Now, I think all we have left to do, other than like a million side quests, is to track down the rest of the legendary creatures, which is, I think there's a Sphinx, and I think there's like a Medusa somewhere or something. I'm not 100% sure. But we're gonna start to try to figure those out. We also, we already did the Minotaur quest. We have a couple completed quests as well. I'll finish those eventually. But this is the Sphinx quest. And this one just gives us a basic hint as to where we're going. So this is the Boeotia one, which means that the other one is there. Have I ever been there? I think that's the island in the top right. Okay, I have been here briefly. So that's where one is. The other one is... that's on the mainland, right? Yeah, it's here. So where does that have us go exactly? Southern part of the lake, which I assume is this? Yeah. It's in strange ruins. This is the only thing that's on the southern part of the lake region. So we're gonna assume that's it. I guess this is the closest place. Ugh. So yesterday, big, very busy day. I was helping a friend of mine move. So that was a lot. But we ended up getting a lot of stuff moved over, mostly boxes and other small things. But the issue is that his new apartment is on the 3rd floor, and there's no elevator. So I had to walk up and down like 3 flights of stairs. About, I don't know, probably 10 times or more in total yesterday. So that was fun. That was a lot. And most of the time I was carrying either slightly heavy to very heavy things. So it was a day. It was very tiring. Ooh, there's a boat. And I might have another very similar day today, because right after the stream I was going to be heading over to my friend's house again to help with things. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing today. Probably some moving of stuff and more packing, more everything. And then the day after that is Saturday, right? I don't know. But the day after that, or which is today, so tomorrow, I guess, we are going to be doing more moving, and that is when we'll have more people available. And we're actually going to be moving the furniture at that point, not just, you know, boxes full of other things. You can do the AC dailies. You can indeed, if you so desire. You'll probably get a bunch of levels when you log in, because I have done all my dailies on my archer and my melee for the last like few days. Not so much yesterday. I was really busy yesterday, so I don't think I got any done. Key is needed. What do you mean a key is needed? How do I go up? It's shift. Okay. Where's the key? And don't tell me it's in the mausoleum. Hey, look, a key. It was not in the mausoleum. Alright then. What does this mean for me? Do I win? I'm gonna get some air, but I think we still need to be down here. But maybe this tablet... been kind of busy? Yeah, I get that. Oh, we got a statue made of solid gold, apparently. Alright then. What are the things we just picked up? There's the key that we already used. There's this. Okay, that doesn't tell me much of anything. Neither of these tell me, like, anything at all. So, that's great. Why do I have a hat? Where did I get this? Is this a quest item? Yeah, it's under quest items. Why is it just a big hat a quest item? We did get all the cultists last time. We could have go and upgrade, actually. I forgot to do that. But alright, we'll just dive back down and see what else we can find down here. I thought maybe those, you know, stone things would give me a clue as to where I'm going. Oh, but that wasn't even the treasure here. Interesting. And all the fish are kind of circling around this. That was just that treasure. So that's not the treasure we need. Dumb fish are circling around the wrong treasure. Here's it. Here's the one. Alright. So we got those things, and we completed the ruins. I was saying that there might have been a ritual here. And it says that the Sphinx is in strange ruins. So, where's the Sphinx exactly? Have I missed it? Has it been like right around here and I've just not been looking good enough? Do I even have a Sphinx medallion? Yeah, I get it. Oh, I think that might be it down there. It's hard to tell when everything's underwater. Alright. Breath sufficiently recovered. I don't know if that takes time or if it's just instant, but I'm going by like Minecraft rules. You spend a few seconds on the surface at least. No, this is just a rock here. Oh, there's a statue down here. Not a Sphinx statue, but it's a start. Yeah, that's nothing. I would be scanning, but when I compressed down all of our skill credits, I got rid of the scan button. Because it usually doesn't help. Oh, that's something I could do. I could go and scan the area with Icaros. I don't know if that'll actually turn up anything. Because we're not really looking for, you know, treasure or anything, and it's not saying, like, you're close to your target. Press V to scan with Icaros. But maybe he can find something. So next time we go to the surface, we'll try that. Which is probably right about now. Yeah. He can also spot openings. You are right. Let's see if he has anything here. The ruins. What about over here? Nope. Yeah, bird has nothing. Alright. Down we go again. But yes, I was thinking of actually sending you a whole walkthrough with, you know, links and general, like, order of operations of which places you go first and which dailies you do in what order for maximum efficiency. Or at least the way that I've always done it. I don't even know if I do it maximally efficient, I just gotten into the habit of it. And I mean, yeah, these might be at different ruins, but at the same time, what other ruins are down here? Because this is the only notable place that is pointed out anywhere near the region it indicated, as far as I saw. Maybe I missed something, but... yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything out here. But it is very possible. Let's look at the map again. Because, yeah, ruins, the southern part of the lake area, That's that. It is in... Oh. Okay, well, this has multiple ways you could read it. Because it doesn't say the Strange Ruins. Because if it was the Strange Ruins, it would sound like it's a place called Strange Ruins. But that could also be taken as a description of the ruins. Like, just ruins, and they are strange, so it is the Strange Ruins. But also, in it being just called In Strange Ruins, it could be read as the ruins are strange still, but it could also be read as, because there's a different color, that that's actually the name of the ruins. So both ways they could have spelled it out basically mean both things. But this is the only ruins in the southern part. I mean, there's this over here. It's not really southern, it's more middle, but I could. I also... No, because it says southern part of this region. I was gonna say if it was just south of the lake, we could check this. So that, yeah, I don't know. I guess we can check over here, but I kind of want to dive once or twice more here just to verify before we skedaddle on out of here. Because if it was here, and I just didn't dive enough times to have seen it, I would feel like a bit of an idiot. Of course, I still don't even know if there is if I have a Sphinx medallion. Like, when would I have gotten that? I have no idea. But either way, even if I have, whether I have the medallion or not, I should still be able to find where I'm supposed to put said medallion. Because it says in the statue. Unless I'm looking, it might be that I'm looking for a Sphinx statue. Maybe this statue counts, because maybe I'm not actually looking for a statue of a Sphinx, I'm just looking for a statue. Hello, is there a place I can put a medallion? No, there's no prompt on this thing, it looks like. Okay, well, that was an idea. Obviously not a good one, but it was an idea. Because, yeah, it doesn't specify the statue is a Sphinx, even though a Sphinx, in most cases, is a statue. And why are all the fish gathering around this thing? I mean, this is where we found the tablets that didn't actually give me any clues to anything, but... Ooh. What is that? Is that a big stairwell up to something? Maybe? And apparently there's floating wreckage here. And yeah, the region is both, you know, the lake and the region. Because the region kind of just surrounds the lake. So, I think that either interpretation would lead me here. But there are some more ruins up here. And we're like right next to the surface, so we don't need to worry about air very much anymore. Maybe the ruins go even further? They go up onto land? Not really, but there's a house. Maybe I should check the house. There's nothing inside the house. Alright, this is useless. Because, yeah, the region is this, directly surrounding the lake. And if it's in the southern part of it, you know, the lake kind of dominates the entire southern part. And since that's the border of the region right there, then this, being the only other southern location in the region, or in the general area, it can't be part of it because it's not within the region. Because once again, if it said, like, to the south of the lake, I could choose that, but it says in the southern part of this region, so it's... I don't know. You looked it up? Well, I would at least like some verification as to if it's in these ruins, or if I should look somewhere else. Because if it is not in these ruins, it is on land. Okay. Maybe it's just not a location that's on the map. Or technically these are ruins? It's a ruins symbol, at least. But, yeah, I don't know, like that might be ruins there. But I feel like it still has to be inside the region. It's very confusing when they say that it is in strange ruins, but then they don't actually mark any ruins on the map in the region they indicated. You just kind of need to hope to find it completely aside from any map assistance. But they do that sometimes. Sometimes they want you to go places that they don't even have listed as landmarks. Oh, and someone's dying over there. Okay. Hope they have fun with that. Oh, and of course now we're close to our target.
Is that? It can't be.
Alright, so these are the strange ruins, I suppose, even though you would think this would be marked on a map somewhere. I mean, look at this. How does nobody else know that this exists? Who knows? It seems a bit odd to me. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's kind of creepy. I can see why people don't really come here that often, but why is it that this was just not even a location? Are you dead? You look kind of dead.
It must only work at night.
What?
I should come back after dark.
How did you come to that conclusion? Like, what about this says, oh, it only works at night? I'd be like, ah, it's probably broken. Or I need to do something else. But no, she's just like, my spidey senses are telling me that this only works at night. That's so obvious. How did I not see it before? I thought that was a burger. No, it's a skull. So there's a bunch of the doodads. I don't know what any of this means. There's Spider-Man. I'm telling you, there's the spidey senses. There's a moon and a sun. Alright. But I guess, I think it's hold M. Yeah. And then it goes to nighttime. It is not nighttime. It looks like early morning.
It must only work at night.
It must only work at night.
I should come back after dark.
I already tried waiting. I thought I was supposed to wait from day to night and then night to day. And it was obviously daytime when I did the meditate thing last, but okay. You know, whatever. Oh, they're glowy. Well, let's see what other enlightening things she has to say to us. Like, maybe she's gonna walk up to it and be like, I have the feeling I need to press the buttons in this exact order. Just a hunch, though. Hi, Sphinx.
Another challenger.
That's me.
I hope you're more resilient than the last one.
I'm probably
the
not.
gods! The statue came alive!
What
I am
statue?
no statue, child.
She wasn't even
If
there
you
in
cannot
the day.
comprehend what stands before you,
Was she there in
how
the
are
night?
you to entertain me?
And I just didn't notice her before I clicked on the thing? I know what it is.
I came here for another reason.
Oh, then tell me, little one, why are you here?
I mean, this would be the answer that Cassandra would use. Because she is just power hungry and blood hungry and all that. But we're gonna try to be
You protect
nice.
an object of great power. I have been asked to return it to where it belongs.
A most noble of causes. Sadly, I cannot grant your request.
There's too much at stake. I won't leave without it.
The power I guard is not for the weak-willed.
I can resist.
One must risk everything in the pursuit of knowledge. If you can answer my questions wisely, you will have proven yourself worthy. What can
All
run
right
but
then.
never walks? Has a mouth but never talks? Has a head but never weeps? Has a bed but never sleeps?
A river. Hey, it's there. Okay.
A river.
That could be. This thing all things devour. Birds, beasts, trees, flowers. Gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stones to meal. Slays kings, ruins towns, and beats high mountains down.
Water? Water's not one of the... Because water could do all that. I mean, time could do that. Nature probably couldn't do that. Well, it kind of does do that. Nature, time is part of nature, technically. But, you know, I think time is the more
Time.
I'm impressed.
close answer to that.
I create my lair with earthen string and dispatch my prey with a biting sting.
I mean, it sounds like a spider. But biting sting. Well, is that a bite or is it a sting? Because, I mean, biting can be a descriptor. And the sting... I mean, it can also be a descriptor, but it said second. Thus, it must be the subject, not the description. And so, a biting sting would have to be a sting, and thus it would have to... But wasps don't make their nest out of string. She very specifically said, like, natural string or whatever, which would very well indicate a spider. But if it's a sting, spiders don't sting. They bite. At least as far as I know. Spiders are similar to scorpions. And there are some arachnids that are... Are scorpions arachnids? I think they are. Or at least something very similar. I know they're not spiders, per se. But spiders and scorpions are always very similar, and there are actually some species that have similar qualities between them both. So maybe she's talking about a very specific subspecies of spider that has scorpion-like attributes, thus it can sting because scorpions have the stinger on their tail, but is also, you know, maybe spiderish enough that it makes thread. But no, that doesn't work because only true spiders make webs, I'm pretty sure. Right? I don't know much about spider biology other than that spiders run off of hydraulics. I know that, and that's pretty cool. Also terrifying because I don't like spiders, but they are hydraulic, so that's a very interesting natural thing that they do. But yeah, it's all just up to, because it's not a snake. Because if it was a bite, I would say spider because of the thread. The wasp, I wish you could repeat the exact wording. Because if it said nest, then I would go with wasp. But I don't know if nest was the exact wording it used. I know it did use, like, string as wording. And I don't know if nests are made out of string by wasps, per se. I think it's more made of paper, right? It's more of a paper-like material. And I think it's made by a combination of... Isn't it like a combination of some materials in nature and their vomit that they like mix together and it makes kind of like a not like a resin, but something similar, and it binds the paper-ish stuff together? I don't remember. But yeah, the string thing definitely sounds spider-esque. But this is a tough one because she wasn't very specific on it. You think what? Oh no. Oh goodness. Now we have both options. Because yeah, it sounds like them both, as I've been saying. Because it specifically mentioned sting, which spiders don't sting, but it specifically mentioned string, which wasps don't string, but maybe they do. That's the one that I'm not sure about. So I think it's more likely that it's wasp, given that I know spiders don't sting, but I don't know if wasps don't string. You know? Thus, it logically, wasp would be the safer bet. But with string being so specific, and, you know, it makes more sense that it would be spider. But sting is also very specific. The sting and the string. It's a tough one. 50-50. It is a 50-50. Even the chat is 50-50. I gotta say wasp. The sting just makes it too, like, biting sting that it's too clear.
A wasp.
You do amuse
Maybe both
me.
answers are correct.
You are
I don't
an
know.
interesting one. Now, take what you have learned and touch the symbols that reflect your choices.
Was I supposed to remember my choices in the right order? Okay, let's see. Let's see here. It was river, and then it was time, and then it was wasp. So, although there's a spider there, and not a wasp, is there? There's no wasp. Although, no, those are stars. So it must be spider. Because there's a spider here, but there's no wasp option. Right? But yeah, this is river. Because water. River. And then time is obviously this one. I'm gonna look a little bit more, because it's brain blast. That is death, probably. That is hummingbird, I think. Fish. Spider. And then we got moon. Waning moon, it looks like. How do you know if it's waxing or waning? I don't know. I don't know much about moon cycles. Anyway, sun. And then stars. And then tree. Wasps make their nests in trees. Sometimes. Mountain. Alright, I guess it has to be spider. There's no wasp here. So, that's all we can do. What's happening? Did I win? Okay. Well, I guess she did. That's unfortunate. Solve Brutal just kills her. I mean, it makes sense. Every other time that we've taken the artifact from one of these creatures, they have disappeared and turned into the artifact. So it makes a lot of sense that she would die once we finish the riddle, because she gives up her artifact to us after that. So yeah, she did. Anywho, what's next? We need to go find the artifact there. Her boss fight is optional. Did you fight her? Because I don't even know, does she have a boss fight even? Also, we have no hint as to where it would be. Because there's no other quest here, as far as I know, that actually takes place on this island. The bright one? No. Who's that? I have no idea. Anyway. We've seen others do the fight before. And I guess there must be like a quest in here that leads us to where it goes, right? So I guess let's just fast travel here, grab some synchronization points, and figure it out. Yeah, so I guess if you go for the Cassandra option, you don't get the riddle and you just fight her. Which, you know, that's just not the Sphinx's style. I kind of want to play to the Sphinx's unique strength, not just, oh, we'll do like everything else and just fight. Alright, synchronization. We have a lot of bounties. I don't know if we want to do those at any point. Maybe someday, if we keep playing. I am floating. That's normal. That's how you get maximum synchronization, you know? You gotta be half floating off the cliff. But yeah, when it comes to the dailies, we only went through one segment of it. Because, you know, I think I mentioned earlier, but that's probably just like 1/4 of all the dailies you could be doing. All the dailies that I've done the last couple days. Hi, I'll be back for you if I can't figure out where I'm going on my own. I'll help you later. Calm down. But yeah, so you got the Ulthoi pincers and the notes, and then you got the Cavernous Ulthoi Chasm, and the Tusker Tusks, and the Asheron's Raiment quests, which are also once a day, and then what else? You have all the Moorsman forts. Those are nice, which is both the egg and the letter in each fort, and then what else? Oh yeah, and then you have the Sword of Beleness, if you're strong enough for that. That's a really good one. Gives like, I think it's supposed to give like 80 mil, but it changes how much XP you get from it based on your level. So it kind of scales how much XP it gives you up until you reach a certain level, at which point you're getting like the maximum amount. But that can give like up to 80 mil, I think. And that's pretty good. And then, is that all of them? That might be all of them for this level. There's of course also like Defensive Zykal, which is very good XP, but it's not that efficient until you get to the higher level ones, and we are not at high level yet. Then there's the Tersh Totem quest.
Let's go.
Which I think is just called the Assault quest. And that gives decent XP, but it always seemed to take longer than the XP you get out of it is worth. So, eh. But yeah, as you can tell, lots of quests. A bunch. You're probably not going to do all of them every day. Because even I skip a lot of the less effective ones. Unless I'm just really addicted and want to keep playing, then I'll kind of lower my sights a bit. Can I jump on this? I cannot. Why can't I do this, by the way? Why is this a thing? What does this do for me? I can, like, crouch on top of the horse. But it's like this, it just looks ridiculous. What does this do for me? Is this some pro horse riding thing that I'm just too much of a plebeian to know about? Alright, well, I can't get over this weird wall, so we're just gonna have to climb it. Now, I guess we're running the rest of the way, because I don't know how, you know, summoning the horse works when the horse is right over there, still loaded in. And we're looking for, I guess, a Medusa? Which actually, those ruins there might be a good place to start. Or these ruins here. Oh, hi.
I should be careful. High security.
How's it going? I don't even know who these guys are. I just kind of walked in and they were here. Oh, the archer died. Good. What was that? Why is there a dog here? Why were they attacking? Alright, now ancient tablet, and then we're done. Let's just get the bird, because these tablets are always, there we go, always hard to find. Okay, that's done. Now we just climb a lot. This is very high up. But yes, I have passed up a lot of XP now. I think I've probably passed up like 200 mil since, at least, probably maybe closer to 300 mil, since you last logged on. And I don't know how much of that you're actually going to get, but hopefully a lot. Because, you know, the recipe for the amount of XP I pass up and the amount of XP that you receive is very interesting. Because I think I might have mentioned it before, but it takes into account, like, how long I've been a vassal, and how long I've been a vassal in-game time and real life time. Where's the thing here? Out that way, okay. And also, it takes into account my loyalty skill, your leadership skill, and several other things, I think. But that's like the main factors. So, because as time goes on, the amount that I'm passing up increases up to a certain degree, that means that even if we're not doing anything, I'm still going to be passing up a higher percentage of XP just as real life days go by. And in game hours, of course. So I think I need to spend like 720 hours online on each character before they reach max pass up XP. So that probably isn't gonna be happening anytime soon. I mean, you know how long it would take to play 720 hours worth of Asheron's Call on each character? That's a lot. But that's just to max it out. And I think the other one, the real-time days, goes to 720 days. So it would take over a year. What's that? It's like 2 years. Yeah. A little over 2 years to reach the max number of days that I've been your vassal. So neither of those are anywhere near max. Oh, I can get my horse again. Probably. There he is. Oh, and next time... This is water. That's fine. I guess the horse didn't get very far. But yeah, next time that we're both logged in Asheron's Call, I want to swear my... Not archer. My mage under your character as well. Because I've been not leveling my mage, who's like level 78, because I've been waiting for you to surpass them in level. And I think you finally will, once you log on and get all the pass-up XP. Because, yeah, my melee got to, like, 93, so you should be significantly higher level. Not than me, but higher level than you once were by the time you log back in. I'm almost high enough level for the best daily, but it's a very tough one, so I don't really think my archer will be able to do it for quite some time. My melee might. He's very overpowered. Alright, another synchronization point. Still no sign of a Medusa or anything of that sort. But, you know, I'm sure we'll find it. Alright. And there's a lot of synchronization points on this island for some reason. Which I guess is good. But it's not that big of an island. So let's see. Anything? Oh, there's another one up there. Alright. There's a Fisherman's Bay. Good. I don't even know where we're gonna start, though. I guess we could do the quest there. We could do the quest here. The Stone Garden. The Stone Garden, you say? I wonder where the Medusa quest might be. You know, the Medusa who turns people into stone. Well, we'll see if this has anything to do with that, because it seems rather clear that it is, but we'll see.
The sense of evil is upon her. She worships a writhing dread. She must face justice.
No, listen
What?
to me. Listen. Lihia's still out there. The creature took her, but she can still be saved. Help me, please.
Oh, how she twists the truth. She sacrificed her own lover to the writhing dread. How dare you bring your curse upon us?
Interesting. Also, why is her name Bryce? Was that a woman's name back in the day?
Ah, Misthios. The gods are
It might
real.
be pronounced
Help
completely
me,
differently.
please.
Silent snake.
What's going on?
We will bring this evil creature to justice.
They're lost
think
in
it's a witch
paranoia.
hunt.
They think I sacrificed my Lihia to the creature in the forest.
Hold your forked tongue. This walking curse is in league with the writhing dread.
She just
Writhing
looks scared
dread.
to me.
Sounds like a Medusa.
Please. The creature took Lihia. If I die here, who will save her?
There's fireworks going on outside. I guess I will.
I'll save Ligia and kill any creature that tries to stop me.
What are you saying? She will lead you to the petrified temple and your doom.
Good. I want to go to the Petrified Temple, or whatever it is.
If this writhing dread has let Ligia live, we'll need to move now. Follow me.
Careful. These people are driven by fear.
The girl's coming with me. I'd suggest not standing in our way.
She's whispered spells in your ear, Misthios. Citizens, we must save our city, and
We
these
have to kill them all.
interlopers must bleed.
Hide in the temple. I'll deal with this.
Destroy the
Get over here, on the double.
These guys are pretty easy.
Coming, Misthios.
Especially that guy. He was the leader here? What a loser. Alright, try to stab me. He's trying to combo me, even though I'm not even in the same direction he's facing. But that's fine. Alright. We did it.
You're safe now.
Safe? I don't want to be safe, Misthios. I want to look deep into Lia's eyes just once more, even if it kills me.
Okay, well,
Love
let's go
might
do
be
that
the
then.
end of us all, but it's a price worth paying.
I polished Charon's drachmi long ago, Misthios. I'm ready.
Well, at least you know what you're doing.
You know, I don't want to call you forever.
My name's Brice.
Cassandra.
Okay, Brice.
Lygia's
That's
waiting for
a
me,
lot
Cassandra.
easier.
If I'd been captured, I'd never have to wait for her.
Because Bryce just seems like
Then let's not
an
disappoint
odd
her.
name for her.
Where was she taken?
From our sanctuary, the Dread Ruins in the Petrified Valley.
And you're surprised she was taken by a creature?
It's not safe here. We need to leave the city.
Alright, sure, yeah. I like leaving the city. Horse.
Come on.
Over here, Mistios. Come back.
I'm coming. Jeez. Have some patience. Pretty sure if what's their face hasn't been killed by, you know, the writhing dread yet, and I don't think that they will be.
Why do
All
you
right, then.
stay that way, Mistios?
What do you mean, why do I stray? I'm literally in front of you. Alright, so what's this all about? What's all this then? Oh, money. Good, thank you.
This place is ours.
I haven't even done
Lygia's
anything
and
yet.
mine. A forbidden place for forbidden love.
Not much of a love nest. I've seen more romantic
Yeah, the place kind of
funerals.
sucks.
I found scraps of her clothes leading to the Writhing Dread's lair. Please, we need to hurry.
Time to find
Not yet.
Lygia.
We'll just wait on
You lead
that.
the way.
Hurry up. Come on, you're the one that was saying that we need to do this quickly, and now you're just kind of waddling your way over there. We got places
What
to
happened
be.
to these trees? I shouldn't
Oh.
be here.
They look kind of like the ancient technology things, and so does that. What do you mean I shouldn't be here? I'm like the only person that should be here.
What
This
is
rate.
this place? It's empty of life.
Ah, there's a
Enter
statue.
the realm of the Writhing Dread. Listen. It's as if sound itself is afraid of what the fog veils.
It's getting hard to breathe. Even the air is dead.
Interesting. There's a bunch of
These
statues for sure.
statues are unnervingly lifelike. And their faces are contorted in fear.
It destroys all living things, transforming them to stone and leaving them frozen in fear for all eternity.
That's a while.
If Lygia, if she's stone, how will we bury her? She'll never meet Charon.
She doesn't sound like she's stoned.
Lygia!
Brice, wait! Malaka! Better go after her.
Go after her. She's right here. I've literally been following her the whole time. Why did you think when she ran off I wouldn't still be following her? And she's actually running at my running speed now, so if anything, it's easier to follow her.
Lygia! That's her! Cassandra, she's alive!
For now.
We need to get inside. But I see no openings. And the walls are too smooth to
What about the
climb.
spear? Hold the spear out. That's what opens the other door.
She shouldn't be in there. She should be in my arms. Her breath, her smell.
Yeah, how about you work
Every
on
night
opening the
we'd
door?
meet at the Dread Ruins. I was
Now
late,
you're just reminiscing.
once.
She's dying in
I
there.
wanted to find her a rose. Something as perfect as she
Well, the
is.
rose opened the door.
This is my fault. If I'd gotten there in time.
Stop reminiscing. We have things to... It's your fault. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's her fault. Why would it be her fault? But why is she just sitting here? It's like, okay, imagine this. You go and you're supposed to meet your significant other at like a Burger King. And you get there, and the Burger King's on fire, and all the doors are locked, and you hear the person screaming from inside. And then you're sitting there, and instead of like, maybe kicking the door, trying to open it, find a key, find a manager who might have a key to a door, call the police, call the fire department, maybe go grab water. I don't know. Millions of different things that you could do that would be better. But no, you decide to sit there, and you're just like, oh, woe is me. Anyway, on our first date, we, I got her like a flower or something, it was great. It was a good flower. Yeah, and then, and she's like still screaming in the background. It's just like, yeah, and, when she was a kid, her favorite flavor of crayon to eat was purple. So, that's important to know. And, it's like, lady, we have a crisis here. She is trapped inside a room with supposedly Medusa. And you're just sitting here telling us about your first date. Like, as I said, does that rose you're talking about open the door? If not, it's not applicable. Just stay on track here. Like, do you have horrendous ADHD or something? I don't know. Like, can you just not stay on topic? Because how is that at all related to this? Just help me open the door. What are you doing?
Then you'd both be trapped inside.
It is
Together?
bewildering to me.
You are searching for a rose, a gift. Never regret an act of kindness, Brice.
Thank you.
And this isn't helping either. Maybe I should have told her it was her fault just so we could get the conversation
What
done
do you
sooner.
know about this place?
Ligia is a daughter
Hey,
of
look, there's a
Artemis. Her people trained here long
stele
ago.
with
A
a
legend tells of an ancient artifact
disc.
they recovered in a pit full of snakes. She believed they still had it, hidden in their village on Chios.
I'll find it.
There's also a mercenary, a man who claims he killed the creature.
Impossible.
But many believe him. He might know something.
Okay, where exactly
You
is the
said
key?
Ligia knew how to get into the lair. Where exactly is
Hope
the
she didn't
key?
lock it inside.
The daughters of Artemis hide their most prized possessions in a cave in their village. It's protected by wild beasts and fierce warriors. The
Okay.
key is shaped like a disc.
You don't
If
say.
they have it, it will be there.
Alright,
I'll
I'll see
find a
ya.
way inside, and then I'll kill this creature.
And I'll find Ligia the rose I should have given her that night.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Someone, I tell you, in another time will remember us.
The poet Sappho.
Our favorite. Please, Cassandra, hurry.
She's probably already
Of the
stoned at this
ancient
point.
pearl.
Oh, hey, look, a mercenary. Hey, are you the one that claimed to have killed this thing when it's obviously still alive and turning people to stone? If so, I have a few words for you. He's still not the, mercenary that I need. So, unfortunate. But alright. The village on Chios. Why is that? It's on a different island. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go there? Because this is the nearest fast travel point to here. And they shouldn't attack us. Most likely. Yeah, sometimes the writing of this game is a little weird. Hi, I don't have time for you right now. I'll do your quest later. Probably, maybe, but probably not, actually. Most likely not. I mean, I don't got time to do every side quest in the game. I'm just trying to be realistic here. If I told her that I'd be back to do the quest, that would
Daughters
be
of Artemis
probably a
aren't
lie.
where Brice said they'd be. The cave with the key must be nearby.
Okay,
There's something
hello.
different about this village.
Not C. D. Here's a cave.
This is it.
And as suspected, they are not wanting to kill us. Also, this village reminds me a lot of Kenshi. With, the swamp villages that sell y'all the hashish.
Wolf meat approaches. Toned muscle. Should keep the pack chewing for hours.
I am your leader. Or should I just be one of them? Well, no, that seems more deceptive. I am their
As
leader.
the new leader, the wolves will submit to my will.
You're not.
I am.
They sent word that the new leader was an eagle bearer.
Yes, I crushed Daphne in ritual combat. Your life and your beasts belong to me.
'Tis true. All right.
How
Finally
may
seeing
we
sense.
serve you?
I'm a friend of Brice and Ligia,
Ligia? What's nearly eaten her this week?
the writhing dread. You guard the disc that opens the creature's lair on Lesvos. I needed to save her.
What's ours is yours, eagle bearer. You can enter the cave and take the disc.
Okay.
But no, I am not its only guardian.
Wolves?
Bears.
I've dealt with bears before. I shall obliterate the bears, and I shall take their scrotums for a potion, because apparently that's what you do in ancient Greece. You know what they say, when in Rome, then you're probably not anywhere else. That's what they say. Alright. Oh, we got bear skins. Interesting. So where's this disc of which they speak? I'm assuming it would be in a place more important than just by some tents. So we're gonna keep going deeper in. Like up here in this chest. This seems important enough.
The disc from
Hey, look at
Ligia's
this.
story.
Also, there's only two
I
bears.
hope it opens the writhing dread's lair, like they say.
Was this really their most treasured thing? That they just had 2 guards outside and then 2 bears inside? Like that seems really like bad defensive measures to me, but I'm not gonna question it, I guess. Alright, can we just we can just teleport there. Very efficient. Delightfully devilish Seymour. And then at some point we need to go and upgrade the spear for the last time. Eventually. I don't know exactly when we're gonna do that. Alright, I'm back. I have the thing. Felicitations.
Have you found a way inside the lair?
Yes.
Ligia's story was true. The daughters of Artemis were protecting this disc, keep, this... I have what opens the lair.
Then what are you waiting for? Use the disc. Open the door.
I will. I do not need to talk to the mercenary.
There's no time
probably,
for the mercenary.
Maybe.
Whatever he knows, we'll find out ourselves.
Exactly.
We're opening that door now.
You have Ligia's heart, Cassandra.
I mean, time is of the essence. I don't have time to go find some random dude and be like, hey man, what was in there? I already know what's in there. Wait,
Brice, wait!
you're telling me this area is open to the sky? I could have climbed over it the entire time? I mean, look at this. It's just a wall. I could have just climbed this. I could have, like, cut down a few trees and made a ladder. Like, what? Why did I go grab that disc? It would have been a lot easier just to go over.
Brice! You have no idea what... Brice!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did, and also Brice is dead. I don't think anyone cares about poems at this point, lady. Hey, loot. Thank you. Dang it. They're blocking my... They're blocking my entrance.
Only one myth speaks of turning victims to stone.
That's true. See, she knows the myth. Oh, hi. I don't think that's your friend, unless it is. That's...
Ligia? It's me, Brice.
So your friend is the Medusa. All right. Interesting. Okay. Wow. All right. That was overkill. These guys are freaking wimps. Aside from, you know, laser beam. Alright, you're just here. Okay. Let's poison you, because obviously a Medusa is gonna get hurt by poison. Why wouldn't they? Oh, and that's a grab. It does no damage. Good. Happy about that. Oh, but you're humanoid enough that I can hit you with a combo. Alright. It's actually really good. Yeah, I don't know what the timing to dodge that is, but I don't know if I have to. Oh, come on. Can't just dodge out of the way like that. Can't just dodge out of the way like that. You're very annoying. Alright, get the poison on her again. Why did she just teleport away every time? How am I ever gonna get consistent damage on this thing if it just teleports every 10 seconds? You're a very annoying enemy, you know that? Oh, and of course now she's gonna summon her little toys to come and attack me. You know, they're kind of wimpy. Almost down to half health though. I don't think those have ever hit me. Yeah, that's a not very effective attack. I think it does a lot of damage if it hits you, but it doesn't hit very often. Especially if you do one of these. You what? Oh, it just slows you down for a time? Okay. Kind of slows everything down, it looks like. More of the toys. Shouldn't be too hard. Other than, you know, lasers. Yeah, you can't dodge through it, evidently. It slows you down a lot. Ow. Man, you guys are annoying when you're all grouped together. The pillar is quite effective here. Very nice. Alright, have fun with that. Ow. Oh, because she was moving. Yeah, as long as you catch her in one of these animations, she can't teleport away for a bit. And there we go.
Must have picked up the artifact and transformed into that creature.
Yeah, I guess every time we've killed one of these things, they turn into a corpse after... You know, like a human corpse after they've died. So it does seem like it turns a person into them. I never really cared about it until I guess now it can still turn recent people into those things. So that's unfortunate. But you know, it is what it is. They both dead now.
Someone, I tell you, in another time, will remember us.
Will they? I already forgot both of their names, so... You know, that's unfortunate for them. I guess that someone who will remember them was not me, because, yeah, oof. Alright, but we did it. Why are we so zoomed in? Is this normal? Are we normally this? We're not normally this zoomed in. Is this like a cinematic? Or is this just bugged out? I can't tell. Cause yeah, this ain't normal. Anywho, that was all the legendary creatures, I'm pretty sure. Do I just go back to what's his face now? Let's see, not inventory, quests. Gates of Atlantis. Okay. Oh, we're supposed to be sealing Atlantis. Not opening it. Right. Okay. We can do that. That was down here, right? I hope they don't make me like walk the entire way from the gate. And that's the way, yeah. Yeah, okay. For a second I thought I was thinking of the wrong place. Oh, and I still need to go upgrade the spear. Gotta remember that. Eventually. Someday. Maybe. But it's weird that she was actually able to recognize the person as Medusa. Because, I don't know, that thing did not look remotely human, aside from being humanoid, you know? Yeah, and we're still over the shoulder POV. Is that like a button I pressed that changed the point of view for that? Or is that just a bug? Because I honestly don't know. Alright, now what was this? Cyclops.
Silence is preferable to empty words.
Yeah, sure. Take the orbs and shut up.
Was it difficult to find this artifact?
No, that one was pretty easy.
I just had to keep my eye on it.
Stop with the puns, Cassandra.
Ancient adventurer, I made this recording to try to help you. I'm sorry if it's confusing. We issue see various pasts and futures, and I know you'll be here more than once.
Well,
My fellow precursors set endless challenges in your path. Artifacts,
endless
creatures.
challenges. Alright, next one. I ain't got time to listen to the monologue with each of these. I brought all three at once. I could have brought all four at once if I'd known where I was going and what I was doing.
Ah, good work. Was it hard to obtain the artifact?
Its
No.
owner had many questions for me. You should have come along.
Alright, yeah, that
I
one was
have
pretty
no
easy.
answers for you. Your future depends on a multitude
That's
of
the-
choices you have to make for
okay.
yourself.
There's the
I'm
last pillar.
sorry if so many of them end in pain. Your playwright's tragedies are your real oracle.
Okay, you have fun with that. Because they seem to
Well
monologue
done.
for a while after
This
each artifact.
will bring us closer to seeing the temple.
It nearly brought me closer to my tombstone.
We were fine. Don't be such a big baby, Cassandra. Come on.
But please, don't give up. You are more important than you can imagine. And like your own Pandora, I have one thing left to offer you. Hope.
I have to listen for part of the quest. Okay.
Despair is not our only legacy. You're like me, a rebel against your destiny. You're not just a mercenary, you're a hero for the ages.
Are you sure about that? I call myself a mercenary.
Hold fast to what you know is true, and you will overcome.
I don't know about that.
Claim your place in history. All that is terrible and beautiful in this world is your birthright. Take it.
Her words are for you, Eagle Bearer.
You sure?
My preparations bear
I don't know.
fruit.
Anyone could have done that.
The potential of your bloodline is proven by the precursors themselves.
I mean, honestly, there's a lot of mercenaries that are actually around our power level.
Can this be a true oracle?
So could not any of them have done this?
Ancient scholar, you stretched your life to the breaking point. I see you hiding yourself from the world, puzzling out the words of my fellow precursors. Please listen to my advice.
Don't do it. Don't listen to them.
You're analyzing the equations of reality itself. You've gotten further than any other human has. That is both amazing and terrible. It's clear to me that even this tiny dose of cosmic understanding has twisted your mind. I'm sorry. The precursors should never have shared knowledge you weren't ready for. You live in obsessive darkness. You must understand that this focus on power and bloodlines is not your true legacy. The
She does like to
precursors
talk
have
a lot, huh?
manipulated you. They're turning your problem-solving intellect to their own selfish ends.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Just get to the point.
You're better
You know?
than this. Make your own legacy. Let your mathematical discoveries be the glorious sunbeams that shine out past your tomb.
I don't think math is sunlight. But, you know,
Please, scholar.
you do you,
clear
I guess.
your mind and focus on your present situation. At this moment, you possess a powerful artifact.
That's the staff,
It
I
has
think.
extended your life long enough. As hard as it may be, it's time to pass it on. It's someone else's turn to balance the equations.
No, no, lies. This is not obsession. This is research. This is discovery of the very origins of the world.
Sure,
It
yeah.
is an opinion, Pythagoras. Though one with reason behind it, I believe.
Traveler of many times, congratulations on making it this far. I'm glad we can share this message out of time, this fragment of reality. I'm recording this just for you, even if those living in the past won't understand it.
I'm assuming this is
Our
talking to the
simulated
person
realities will
in the
cross
VR.
Sooner or later.
Yeah.
Or do you think you're really here now, listening to this recording? Isn't this an animus recreation? Isn't it part of a greater simulation? How far do the ripples in the pool spread?
Oh. This is way above my pay grade.
Let's talk, rebel to rebel. We've been held back too long by precursor rules. It's time for new paths with new possibilities. This is not an era of control, but of creation.
Uh-huh.
I've gathered some like-minded precursors to make a new start. We'll stop interfering and start enabling.
I would like if you started enabling
From
sooner
your
rather
point
than
of
later.
view, it will take a considerable amount of time to prepare.
Oh, great.
But when we're ready, you're welcome to join us.
I've already been waiting a considerable amount of time.
After all you have to do is press a button and run another simulation.
Is that all I have to do? Is it this button?
This is madness. Fiction.
This button?
I thought there
Like the obsidian looking one?
there is only the garbled babbling of a fool.
Pythagoras, calm yourself. Maybe this invention was meant for someone else. There's no need to lose your reason over mere words.
True. They have been talking a long time, though. I could see absolutely going insane to that. I mean, they could have gotten everything they wanted to say out of the way if they didn't have, like, the 10-second delays between all their messages. But, you know.
This is incredible. The knowledge stored here is overwhelming. It will take me years to decipher it all.
What about sealing Atlantis? Have you found a way to do it?
Oh, yes, I think so.
Well, what is it?
The staff is the key.
All right, it's time.
You don't want to do it.
Not yet.
I don't know. I like the, you know, the idea of just like slapping, just like, get a hold of yourself, man. You know?
Listen to yourself. You've gone mad. You need to accept some knowledge was not meant to be had.
Knowledge is power. The only power worth having.
At what cost?
I don't
I
know,
will
30
not
bucks.
be ordered around or lectured by you.
It was your plan to seal this place, and I agreed to help.
That was before I realized what we would uncover about the first civilization. The creation of humankind.
We are sealing this place to keep the cult from using it to enslave humanity.
What cult?
That is bigger than your quest for knowledge.
What cult are you talking about, lady? There's no cult here.
Guess what? Once the power is ours.
We could just fight him. Isn't he like our actual great-grandfather or something? Or actual father? I don't know. He's old, so I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. I don't think I want to go fisticuffs with the, you know, super powerful, immortal old man. You know, it doesn't seem like a good idea. So let's just talk.
It's too dangerous to leave this place open, and you know it.
You wouldn't understand.
Your pride will cost us all in the end.
It's not about pride.
What good is knowledge if you curse all of humanity in the process? It's what you wanted to avoid in the first place. Sometimes it's better if we find our own path. We are not ready for the power this place offers.
You're right. I cannot save humanity directly, but I can save
So-
it from itself.
Is all of this DLC? Is this leading
your
up to the
work
DLC?
now.
Or was this all base game
Humanity's fate will
and
be
it just
decided by the
happens
choices
to be
you
kind of
make.
DLC-esque?
I understand.
Cassandra,
This is DLC? Okay.
choose wisely.
Alright, he did. Bro, have you been holding on to that staff this entire time? Like, what, did you not need to sleep? Did he, like, maybe tape it to his hand while he was asleep so he'd never stop holding it? I mean, what, did you bring it into the shower with him? I don't know. Second, it might be because he, like, handed it to me, so he kind of bequeathed it to someone else, and that was a very literal, like, passing the torch kind of thing. But at the same time, yeah, it seems like it was just, why am I still zoomed in like this? I don't know how to stop that. But okay, I guess we're sealing Atlantis. I don't know. I thought we were supposed to go into Atlantis for the DLC or whatever, but the only quest it gave me is to seal it, I think. Yeah. So, I don't know. We're gonna seal it and then DLC done. It's over. We win.
Atlantis is too dangerous. I must seal it.
Alright, sure. Apparently it's too dangerous. At least that's what the quest says. Oh, so we did all that in order to know how to unseal it in the modern day? How does that work though? And so that it's out of Animus? I mean, evidently, but what are we gonna do here? I can't fight things in there as not Cassandra.
Everything in order? Then, open sesame.
Oh, so you didn't try touching the little rock in the
So
center
much
of the
power.
whole place?
The nodes are interconnected in ways I couldn't imagine. This
I don't
is
know,
more
that node
complex
goes to
than
that one.
Any Isu temple
That
we
one goes to
found.
that one. They're all lines.
Lisbon, The Arctic.
So,
I'm recording everything, Layla.
you know,
You're going
I
to
can
be a
imagine
hero for discovering
straight
this.
lines.
Do you see the staff anywhere?
Personally,
Not yet, but there's more to explore. I'll find it.
I don't know, but maybe she has that condition where you can't like visualize
mechanism
things,
should
so
be
maybe
open.
she
What's
can't
wrong?
imagine a
I
straight
don't
line.
know, Layla. I'll
Maybe
check my
that's
notes
how
on
that
the
works.
issue.
Oh, I see it. There's a beam of light missing. Time to troubleshoot.
Yeah, troubleshoot an ancient, you know, building that you have no idea what kind of technology it actually uses. Although, okay, now I can move. Do I have to go up there? That seems dangerous, but, alright. Can't go up here? That's like the obvious, easiest way up to there. Come on, let me up. Let me up there. Yeah, smack the wall. Alright, well, I guess we're going the difficult way. No, okay, yeah, there we go. It's working very reluctantly. Uppies. Okay, there we go. Once again, I had to look left, and then right, and then left again, and then they jumped right. So, that's just how parkour works. Oh, hi. Oh, it's a mirror puzzle
Layla,
again.
that pillar looks like it can move.
Does
Those
it now?
pillars seem to have mirrors on them. If you manipulate those light beams, they might illuminate something important. Such a bright light. Its presence cannot be an accident.
Half obtains all of someone's abilities if they spend enough time. Can I die? No. That looks like I should be dying right now. This one should be burning a hole straight through my face, but you know what? We're fine. Also, how... Okay. Realistically, think about this. Rock. Rock heavy. Rock dense. Small rock still heavy. Giant rock pillar that is like, what? Like 20 times my body's size? Very heavy. But me push. Oh, look at that. It slides easily. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it must be alien styrofoam. I have no idea what else this would be. Alright, well that shoots it over there. Good for me. What does that do for me? What if I bounce it like this way, and then push this a little bit to bounce it this way? What? That's too hard of an angle. It's like obviously hitting that right in the center. All right, well, unless I can turn that, which it didn't look like I could. Can I maybe shoot it? I don't have a bow. All right. Well. Move it out of the way of this, and it shoots directly across there, and it's not within the range of any other mirror. So it can't be that. Let me try moving this again, because that's like the only other factor I can think of. No, that is like built into the rock. That is not just sitting there. Alright. So the only answer I can see is to move this until it actually catches the light here. But then it just goes over there and comes back here. But if it's coming back here, can I catch that at a different angle like this? It looks like that's just going to block it and not catch it. And right we are. That just blocks it. And nothing happens and we all die. Also, is that not even a mirrored surface? Is this only mirrored on one side? No, it looks like they're both the same, so I don't know. Maybe this one just doesn't even mirror at all. Maybe that's why it wasn't reflecting. Yeah, looks like that just blocks the light. So how does that help me exactly? Just move this out of the way. Because blocking the light is not what we want to do. At all. In, like, any situation. I'm pretty sure. So... what does this do for us exactly? I mean, there's a lot of mirrors here, but a lot of them are just set in the stone and you can't move them. And there's only so many ways we can actually catch this light with the few moving pieces it gives us. Oh, okay, we win. What did I do?
I got it!
Apparently I got it. What did I do? How did that work? Huh? I didn't even see where it was gonna be going, but yeah, I guess we hit that one on accident. And then it just worked, yeah. Alright, well, time to jump off a cliff. I was gonna say, I hope that she inherited the fall resistance from Cassandra, because she'll need it. Because I'm now used to just jumping off of cliffs with reckless abandon. There's 5 feet of water, it's true. Where is it? What's it? The clown? I don't think you want it. He's kind of spooky, you know?
What? True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. A good friend told me that once.
Has she lived for thousands of years? Just to come back and say
Sandra?
hi? Or was she like locked up somewhere in here in stasis?
Yes. I used to be called the Eagle Bearer, but Icarus is long gone.
I've been searching for you. But you can't. It's...
You weren't really looking for me, were you?
It works! The Isu artifact, the staff of Hermes Trismegistus.
You must have so many
What?
questions, Layla.
That name is a mouthful. So many questions. I mean, okay, first of all, what about your spear? We have the spear. So that's what's about the spear. What are you doing here? I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, the last time we saw her was here, so I don't see why she wouldn't be here. I would be asking, okay, in this order, here would be my list of questions for Cassandra. First of all, where'd you get the suit? Second of all, where'd the staff come from? Because she just kind of pulled that out of her butt when she walked out here. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it's got like a pocket dimension that she's connected to. I don't know. Third question is, why are you so horny all the time? That would be my third question. And my fourth question would be, why are you also so angry all the time? Those would be, in that order, my 4 questions for Cassandra. Because, those seem like the questions that make the most sense. These two don't make a whole lot of sense, because I know exactly where her spear is. Because we have it. And it seems pretty obvious what she's doing here. So, I need the staff, I guess.
I have so much to tell you. That staff is incredibly important. It kept you alive. How?
Ask a student of Hippocrates.
We already seen it?
I hear he still has some. The staff served its purpose.
My friends and I are trying to keep it out of the hands of the Templar Order.
Listen to me. Order, chaos. If either triumphs alone, the world dies.
Those are fair
I tried to bring
explanations,
an end
unknown
to
man.
chaos, and it has only led to ruin.
I used to assist Order. Now I fight for choice, freedom, chaos.
So you're
Pythagoras was
part of
right.
the cult of Cosmos.
You are the key to the prophecy. You
Which
will
must kill you.
restore the balance,
To
Layla.
get rid of the cult of Cosmos, who like chaos. Or I guess
have fought
they were causing chaos to
in
try
too
to get
many
order.
wars.
So I don't know.
I have seen too many people die. I have walked from one end of the earth to the other. This belongs to you now.
You don't even know me. But
Promise
okay.
me one thing.
Anything.
When you are done, destroy it. Destroy them all.
All right then. Why do you still seem surprised? This is exactly what happened to the last guy.
Yeah. Mater Bandos. Here.
All right, see ya. I guess we have a fancy, you know, random staff thing.
There's so much of the story I haven't seen. I should go back to the Animus and visit Cassandra again.
Should I? Okay, I guess we're going in. All right. Great. Good. Amazing even. Well, she did, so that's interesting. Also, I like how I'm just like, oh, we need to get into Atlantis, and it's very important. And then Cassandra comes out and it's like, ah, it's very important, huh? Well, then I will literally die to let you do that. Have fun. And then I'm like, Atlantis can wait. I'm gonna go back in and keep playing my video game. Like that seems a little rude to Cassandra, who we just kind of killed
What are you
by
two
taking the
doing
staff.
here?
But you know
us.
it is what it
Always
is, I
on your
guess.
tail. Old Herodotus couldn't wait to see you.
I told you, Varnavas. Sira is said to hold a secret. A secret no one can
Odyssey makes
fathom.
no sense. I agree.
Yes, but a lost world?
It's perfectly possible. Atlantis may exist.
May it?
Sounds like Hui to me, but he's insistent about it.
Herodotus is right. Atlantis exists.
Incredible.
It's true. I can't believe it.
You can't believe
Tell
it?
me everything.
You were just saying it. Like bro's just like, I am completely adamant about this. I know for a fact that Atlantis exists, and it's very important and real and great. And I'm just like, oh yeah, it exists. He's just like, really? Man, I was just bluffing. I didn't actually think that. Well, how does that work? You know? Like, what's that about, my guy? You know, you'd think he'd say, like, I knew it, not just, like, be that befuddled. I don't know, but it is what it is, I guess. It's a long story.
I'll tell you someday. It's too complicated for small talk.
It's not me, is it? I've proven I'm very competent.
I'm exhausted, Varnavas.
Aren't we
Ignore
all?
him.
It's been
When you're
23
ready,
streams.
I'm all ears. I need every last detail.
It's all right. But none of this can ever pass your lips. This stays between us.
You have my word.
But
Which would
the
actually
world
be,
needs to know.
what, about
We could
69
tell the
hours?
most amazing tale of our time.
Almost.
Herodotus.
Because it's been about 3
fine.
hours per stream.
Then it's settled. Let's move
So
forward.
23 times 3.
Like always.
Not times 3. 23. Oh yeah, 23 times 3. I was thinking the second number was the number of streams. But no, not each stream was 23 hours long. But yeah, 23 streams of 3 hours
We've
each.
learned a lot, haven't we? You
A long
know
time.
it all.
Speak for yourself. I'm on the hunt for truth. Gods know not all your myths are accurate.
They come from the gods themselves, who are the most reliable sources we have.
I'll say they're both right. You know, Cassandra is nothing but, you know, very understanding and wanting everyone to be equally correct, because she has not shown that she is any other way in any other part of the game. Definitely.
You've both been a great help to me. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong.
And you would know.
As the eagle-bearing demigod you are, perhaps she, too, is immortal.
Well, now.
Sure I am.
I do know one thing for certain. This has been an Odyssey I won't forget.
He said the name of the game. Well, why did that person just teleport onto that boat? Did you see that? It's like slid in from who knows where to be on the boat. That was interesting. Huh. Alright then. What is that quest? What is this about? Why is it all weird colored? Every story has an ending. What does that mean? Does that mean that if I talk to him that ends the game? I don't know. I have no idea what that means. Also, if Cassandra lived for another 2,000 years to be in the modern day, what level do you think she got to? You know, like realistically, in the end, maybe starts the DLC. Maybe it does. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how else I would take off the Mask of the Animus, whatever it's called, and start the DLC that way, because I think the DLC is supposed to be in the modern day, not in the Cassandra day. But you know, let's approximately, you know, time only passes forward when I specifically sit and meditate, or if I wait for the Adrestia, or if I'm just running around doing things, time does pass slowly. So I would say everything I've done here took at most like 5 or 6 months. You know, if we were generous, we'd say that it took a year to get all the stuff done that we have done in this game, which is, you know, a few things. I mean, look at all the places we've been. We've been, like, everywhere almost, except for Thasos. No one goes to Thasos. We don't like it there. But anyway, so we've been pretty much everywhere. We've never been back to Kefalonia. We kind of left there and never went back. But yeah. So if all of that was done in 1 year, if we're being generous time-wise, then in 2,000 years, I mean, it's not a linear progression, because the XP kind of gets exponentially... Well, it gets more and more XP to level, but you also get more and more XP from clearing things. So I guess we could say that it's approximately linear. So if we take 50... Let me 1 second. I need to alt tab. Calculator. So calculator. 50 is the level we got to in approximately 1 in-game year, if we're being generous with the calculation. Times, it wouldn't be 2,000, it would be 1,999, because one of those years we've already done. So we would be level 99,950, approximately, if she kept just doing things and going places and exploring ruins for the last 1,999 years, approximately. Especially because I'm pretty sure that the 2,000 years that we are quoting here is only between, you know, I'm pretty sure the new calendar situation happened at not at the time of, but around the time of Jesus's death? Or was it his birth? I don't remember. But one of those, that's somewhere thereabouts when this new calendar started. And I'm pretty sure Xerxes, or Xerxes, or however they say it, was possibly way before that. Because I'm pretty sure when I was talking to my friend about it, and he was talking about how Xerxes is in biblical record as well, who was it that was dealing with him? I don't remember. I think he said like the time of Ruth or something. I think he was saying it was Old Testament, wasn't it? Which would have been way, way, way before, possibly hundreds of years before Jesus' birth. Which means that we could be, I don't know, I don't have the numbers, but like, it could be like 300 BC. So, in theory, maybe she would be even higher level in the modern day, because she might have been around for like 2,200 years or more. We don't know. So, yeah, that's very interesting. I wonder how much money she had at that point. I mean, look at us right now. We haven't even sold recently. We have 300,000 gold coins. Like, that is a lot. That is a few. So by the time, let's do some more calculations here. Let's see. 300,000 times 1,999. How much more money would we have? It's a very good question. Oh, 431 and 422 BCE. Yeah, so that's even longer than I was estimating. Okay, so new number. If it's 400 years BC, then that means that that's 2,000 plus the 400, so 2,400 approximately, somewhere thereabouts. So 2,400 times. Oh, and in 2018, yeah, that might even be 2,500, close to that, given those numbers. But who knows? Let's see. 2,400. We're gonna go with that estimation times 300,000. So we would have 720 million drachmi if we were actually, exploring and adventuring and mercenarying of a similar caliber the entire time that she was alive. That would be a lot. That would be a few. It took her 9 years. The game could not have taken 9 years to go through. It could not have. Like, I could see Leonidas through, or maybe her childhood up to the point that we start the game. I guess that makes sense, actually. Because, yeah, she was probably early teens, maybe like even younger, maybe 11 or 12 when the flashbacks happened. So, in that regard, then it would be, because we would have visibly aged if it actually took 9 years game wise for us to have made all that, progress. So, and given how fast the Adrestia can travel across the planet, which usually just takes like a day, even if you're going from like one dock on one side of the planet to the other side of the entire map, you go all the way across there and it only takes like a day for it to travel. So I think that the fast travel is pretty efficient, all in all. And I would say that the 9 years are the time that she grew up from the flashback to now, and only since we started in Kefalonia is when I was starting the count of how long the game actually takes place. But I don't know. I am no like big brain game theorist or anything. I don't do that. I kind of do it just on accident. I don't try to do it, but you know how it is. And yeah, I don't know exactly how I would count the time. That was just a rough estimation. But yeah, so that's that, I guess. We've beaten everything I wanted to do. We beat the cult, which still has these guys with things, which I don't like that being there. Thank you. We beat the cult. They're all dead. We do still need to do this one. Wait, she's at the arena? Oh. I guess that's easy enough. I guess we're gonna pop over to the arena. Heroes of the Arena. Oh, is that what he was saying? Was that he went to go get the quote-unquote best mercenary, and then we would fight them in the arena, and that's where she's been. That's why we haven't found her yet. It's because she's been there the whole time. But okay, I'll go fight her real quick, because yeah, I just wanted to do all the mercenaries, all the cult, all the legendary creatures, and we did all that once we beat this mercenary. Yeah, and then that's about everything I wanted to do in the game. There is the DLC, I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna do it, because I don't know. I don't know how long it is, and also if I'm not even playing as Cassandra, then I feel like I might not be up for that, just because I feel like we built up this character with all her gear and achievements and levels, and if we just switch over to being some person that thinks that they can put more, you know, processing power into a few computer tower things, what do you even call those? I don't know. Then more computing power in those than NASA, then I'm just saying she's kind of delusional. And I prefer the completely bloodthirsty, stab-happy maniac that is Cassandra, you know? So I don't know. I'm not sure if we'll do DLC, especially because after 23, or not 43, 23 streams, oh man, that would be a lot of streams. But after 23 streams in a row, I'm kind of wanting to move on to the next game, you know? It's been a long time. It's been a very, very long time.
You want to fight someone in the arena?
I mean, yeah, why are all these guys back? I've killed all of them. Mystery opponent. We're looking for that one. Because yeah, I'm currently still pretty excited about the Final Fantasy series, because I like that genre of game with the, you know, group-based stuff. So, oh, do I just fight you directly? Or are you still gonna send all your lackeys at me? I'll just fight you directly. Okay, well. You don't do that much damage. I haven't even poisoned you yet. There we go. You even had me on fire for a minute there. I also have, you know, 2 other Assassin's Creed games to play. And that's not even counting all the other Assassin's Creed games that there are out there. You know? Because, a friend of mine... Ooh! That is a scary looking horse. Anyway, a friend of mine, that I was hanging out with yesterday, in between all the, you know, moving stuff, he was actually suggesting Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because he was saying that was his favorite Assassin's Creed game, I think. So, very important. Very, very good. I might have to get that someday, on top of, you know, the other Assassin's Creed games that I already have, and the other ones that I need to get. Because there's a lot of them. And yeah, I've heard good things about Assassin's Creed 2. So I have not heard great things about Assassin's Creed 1. I remember hearing that people were saying that, like, it's good on a conceptual level, but it was more of like a demo, but, or like a test of how that genre of game would work. But I don't know. I would get numerous opinions on that, so we'll figure it out. So I might, I'll have to play the other 2 eventually. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll figure it out, because these are long games. But, certainly I had fun with this one. This was a very good game, as far as I can tell. Of course, I am no authority on that, but, I mean, I played it for, as I said, 60-something hours. I think that I would have a good idea of if I enjoyed it or not after all that time. But, yeah. Yeah, there were definitely issues, like the climbing system was a big issue throughout the whole game. As I said, when you're climbing, sometimes it'll be like, okay, I'm wanting to climb up and right, because I see a handhold to the right. I see that it's there, so I try to hold up and right. And they sit there. They're just biding their time. They're sitting there like, this is a great rock to be holding on to for like 20 minutes. And then I'm like, okay. They don't want to go right. So I will hold left. And then it's like, okay, you're holding left. Good. I'm still not going to move. I'm just going to sit here. It's still a great rock. You know, I have to watch this rock for a bit longer. I can't move away from it just yet. And then you're like, okay, Okay, I've held forward, like up and left for a while now. They still haven't moved. I'm gonna hold right again, see if they go for that handhold, and then they're just like, oh, would you look at that, a handhold to the left, jump? Like, it's like I'm currently holding up and right. Why'd you go left? I mean, at least you're climbing now, but what is the thinking on that? How is it that going from left to right in my directing makes her want to go left? It's so contrary and so weird. Like, why would you do that? And that's not just like one or two areas that does that. That happens often, like at least once per stream, and that has happened. And it's like, it makes no sense. Just go in the direction I'm telling you, please. So anyway, I'll just end it here, I suppose, and I'll be to the next game next time. I'll probably be playing Final Fantasy 1, so a bit of a different genre, but should be fun. I'm excited for it. And yeah, we'll get to that. I don't know if we're getting to that tomorrow because there's a lot of moving to be done. So we might, because I'm probably still going over to my friend's house today to help with things. And then we're going tomorrow again to move more things. I don't know when that will be. I'll talk to him. So I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. If I'm not, I'll be back on Monday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know what the timing is. I might be able to stream before going over there again, depending on when all that's supposed to start. So yeah, you also have a very good day, Unknown Man. And yeah, I'll send an announcement out if I remember, which hopefully I will, tomorrow if I start the stream. But okay. Yeah, you have a good day, Unknown Man, and good luck with any dailies if you decide to do those while I am gone, because you'll need it. Your first foray alone out into the cold, dark world of Asheron's Call. It's gonna be interesting. Tell me how that goes if you end up doing that. And yeah, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or on Monday. We shall see. So see you guys then. Goodbye.